Previously, on November 24, 1971, a mysterious man calling himself Dan Cooper hijacked Northwest Orient Flight 305. He demanded $200,000, 4 parachutes, and a flight out of Seattle. The passengers were released, the ransom was delivered, and Flight 305 took off once again, with Cooper still on board. But this time, he had a plan, and somewhere in the darkness, above the Pacific Northwest, he was about to disappear. Chapter 5. Into the Storm. At 7:40 p.m., Flight 305 lifted off from Seattle once again. This time, only Cooper and 4 crew members remained on board. Outside, a cold November storm covered the Pacific Northwest. Cooper instructed the pilots to fly low and slow, around 10,000 feet, with the landing gear partially lowered, an unusual request, but one the crew obeyed. Then, Cooper ordered the crew into the cockpit. He wanted to be alone. The cockpit door closed. For the first time that night, no one could see what Cooper was doing. Investigators believe this is when Cooper began preparing for his escape. He collected the money, secured the parachute, and waited for exactly the right moment. Then, the crew noticed something unusual. A warning light illuminated. The rear stairway had been lowered. The Boeing 727 was one of the few aircraft capable of lowering its rear staircase while still in flight. Somewhere over the forests of Washington, Cooper made his move. No cameras, no witnesses, only darkness, wind, and rain. When the aircraft finally landed, the rear staircase was empty. D.B. Cooper was gone, without a trace. Chapter 6. The Man Who Vanished. When Flight 305 landed, FBI agents immediately surrounded the aircraft. They searched every seat, every compartment, every corner, but D.B. Cooper was gone. The search began immediately. Hundreds of officers, FBI agents, military helicopters, and search teams scoured the forests below. They expected to find Cooper within hours. They never did. Weeks passed, then months, then years. No parachute, no body, no briefcase, nothing. Investigators had one advantage. Every ransom bill had been carefully recorded. Thousands of serial numbers were distributed to banks across the country. Everyone was watching for the money. Years passed without a single confirmed sighting. It seemed the mystery would never be solved. Then, in 1980, everything changed. 8-year-old Brian Ingram found decaying bundles of $20 bills buried beneath the sand. The serial numbers matched. Cooper's ransom. It remains the only confirmed piece of physical evidence ever recovered. But the discovery only created more questions. How did the money get there? Why only a small portion? And where was the rest? Over the decades, dozens of suspects were investigated. Some confessed, others were accused, but none could ever be proven to be D.B. Cooper. In 2016, after 45 years, the FBI officially suspended its active investigation. The mystery remained unsolved. More than 50 years later, no one knows who D.B. Cooper truly was. No one knows whether he survived the jump or whether the truth still lies hidden somewhere beneath the forests of the Pacific Northwest. Perhaps the greatest mystery is that one ordinary man changed aviation history forever and then simply vanished.